Hey, what's going on, everybody? Tommy Star here. Thank you for clicking on this video. Welcome to my latest physical media update, all my pickups for the month of June. Well, welcome back to the channel, everybody. So happy you could join me here today for yet another physical media update. And happy 4th of July to everybody. Hope you all have some fun plans for today, or depending on when this video goes up, I hope you all had a fun 4th of July. But on to the video. So we got 45 pickups in June. Lots of kick-ass stuff. I am really happy with the pickups this month. So let's break it down, starting with a boutique. We got a couple Kino, including a 4K and a Kino Cult. We have a good stack of Scream Factory with a couple new 4K collector's editions. We have one Shout Factory, which is a Shout Select. We have a good stack of Vinegar Syndrome. And then we have a whole bunch of horror, including an item I have been looking for a very long time. Finally found it on eBay. We have a few DC Marvel, which I believe are all DC. And then we have a good little stack of A to Z and a couple Steelbooks. But before we get started, if you are not yet subscribed to the channel and you enjoy seeing what people pick up each and every month for their physical media collections, make sure you hit that subscribe button right down below and the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. And if you enjoy this update here today, give it a like. Okay, we're going to get things started with the DC Marvel, or like I said, just the DC. First up is the Blu-ray release for Superman Returns. So I know this isn't a very good movie, but you know me, I'm a big DC Marvel collector and I have to have everything. I had this movie in my Blu-ray Superman set with the other Christopher Reeve movies, but when I got the new set on 4K, that didn't have this in it, and I got rid of my Blu-ray set, so I needed this movie for the collection. That's the only reason why I bought it. Next up from Warner Archive, I was so happy when they announced this. We finally have the original Flash series on Blu-ray. This was a favorite show of mine when I was a kid. I had the DVD of it. So happy to finally have the Blu-ray. This is badass. Another Batman series they just released to Blu-ray, The New Adventures of Batman. I don't really know much about this, but anytime I see something new come out, you know I got to pick it up. And the last one here is the 3rd season of Superman and Lois. Got to get all these DC series. Okay, we're going to move on to the boutique now, starting with the Vinegar Syndrome. Now, I did do an unboxing video for all these. As usual, all unboxing videos will be down in the description box, so we'll run through these really quick. The first two here are Vinegar Syndrome partner label releases. From Dark Star Pictures, we have King on Screen. This is a documentary on some of Stephen King's film adaptations. Haven't watched it yet, but definitely will be soon. Then we have the Amityville Curse. This got released by TBA Films. This is like part 6 or part 7. I don't know. There's so many of these movies. And now on to the actual Vinegar Syndrome. We have the 4K release for Invasion USA with Chuck Norris. We have the 4K box set release for Navy SEALs. This is badass. And then we have Homegrown Horrors Volume 3. Which includes Haunted Ween, Deadly Love, and Revenge. Okay, on to the Kino Lorber. Now, this first one here, I was pretty excited about when they announced it. A favorite film of mine from 1991. Pretty underrated martial arts film, if you ask me. But we have The Perfect Weapon with Jeff Speakman. This is a really cool movie. Now, we've already had it on Blu-ray before. So, in my opinion, kind of a missed opportunity for Kino not to put it on 4K. But we do have some new special features. It's got a new 2K scan and a slipcover. So, can't go wrong with that. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Okay, so this next one here is number 6 in Kino's new Kino Cult line. A movie called Drifter. So, I think it was last month I picked up number 7. And I had originally read that there was a different title that was supposed to be number 6, according to Blu-ray.com. And I figured maybe it was delayed and we were going to get it at some point. And then I just stumbled upon this one and saw that this is number 6. So I don't know what that other title is going to be, but regardless, I have the right one now, so I'm happy. Never heard of this movie, but you know me, I've been picking up all these Kino cult lines. And then the last Kino is the 4K release for Crybaby with Johnny Depp. It's been a really long time since I've seen this movie, but definitely want to pick up the 4K. All right, Shout Factory. Like I said, just one Shout Select, and that is the 4K release for Matinee with John Goodman. Now, this is number 37. I mentioned this before. Anytime Shout Factory re-releases titles to 4K, they keep the same spine number, which is kind of weird, but I still have to check out this movie. I've heard good things about it, and I definitely want to pick up the 4K. All right, ending the boutique with the Scream Factory. First up is a Scream Factory title I got in the horror pack, Blood from the Mummy's Tomb. This is a Hammer title. I've gotten a couple Scream Factory releases in the horror pack in the past. Every now and then they'll throw an old Scream Factory title in there, so that's always cool. Next up is the 4K release for the RoboCop remake. I never really liked this movie that much, but you know me, I'm a completionist. I have to have everything in a franchise, so I picked it up. It's got a cool slipcover on it. I'll definitely give this movie another try. I only saw it one time. All right, a couple of 4K collector's editions here. First up, we have Species 2. We already have a 4K collector edition for the first Species movie, so pretty cool to get the second one. And then we have RoboCop 2. Hopefully we'll get part 3 on 4K, and then we'll have them all. But we did get an alternate slipcover with this, which is pretty badass. Okay, moving on to the horror pickup, starting with the Amrays. From IFC Films, we have a movie called Stop Motion. Looks pretty cool. Badass cover. From Scream Team Releasing, we have a pretty badass looking movie here called Backroad. And then the horror pack exclusive number 96, The Girl Who Cried Her Eyes Out. All right, on to the slipcovers. So every now and then, Walmart will throw new titles on the shelf from Warner Brothers' Iconic Moments slipcover line. We did get 3 new ones recently. One was Twister, one was Beetlejuice, and then this one. And I was surprised to find out I didn't even own this movie, but that is Mars Attacks. Very happy to finally have this movie in the collection. Haven't seen it in a really long time, and that is a pretty cool slipcover. I had to go to like 3 Walmarts to find this, so happy I got it. Okay, so this is the one I was talking about that I've been looking for a really long time. Back in, I believe, 2019, when Craig came here for the very first time, him and I went to Best Buy looking for these new lenticular horror slipcover titles. And this is one that they actually had, but for some reason, I skipped on it at the time. I ended up getting a lot of other ones, but I didn't pick up this one, and I don't know why, because it's pretty cool. But that is the Nightmare on Elm Street collection. So this is basically the exact same release as that side slip box set that we all bought, which is basically the only Blu-ray collection we've ever gotten for this franchise. Makes no sense. Craig and I have been hoping and praying, and I'm sure a lot of other people have too, that one day we'll get a badass box set, maybe 4K, maybe Blu-ray. I don't care, as long as it's like one of those big Scream Factory sets. We have Halloween, we have Friday the 13th. Why can't this get the fair treatment it deserves? But either way, I'm more of a slipcover guy anyways. I don't really like that side slip edition. So after searching for this ever since I passed on it back in 2019, I finally found it on eBay. It's probably only popped up like 2 or 3 times since I've been looking for it, and it's always super expensive, and I think I paid like 20 bucks for it. So very happy to finally have this particular edition in the collection. Now I can ditch that other one. And of course, now that I finally found it, we will get a 4K collection for this. All right, on to the 4K. First up from Universal, we have Monkey Man. I don't know if this is exactly a horror. It's some kind of an action thriller, I guess. But it looks like a horror title to me, so that's where I'm going to put it. But gotta check this out. It looks cool. From Warner Brothers, we have the new MonsterVerse film, Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire. So I've seen every one of these now. Just have to check out this one. I'll be all caught up. I think they're fun movies. I have a good time with them. And the last horror pickup from Sony, we have the latest Ghostbusters movie, Frozen Empire. And yes, I keep the Ghostbusters movies in the horror section. I know it could go either way between horror and comedy, but I like to keep it in horror. Haven't seen it yet. I will be watching this soon, probably tonight or tomorrow. I meant to watch it when I got it the other day, but just been busy. But I know my son Solomon really likes the Ghostbusters movies as well, so we're both going to check this out. I know it didn't do as well as Afterlife, but I'm still excited to see it. I love the Ghostbusters movies. All right, we're going to take a look at the A to Z pickups now. I got a nice little stack here. First up, the Only Amray, and I did an unboxing video for this in my latest Craig Takes Minneapolis video, but that is first time to Blu-ray, Chris Farley and Beverly Hills Ninja. So happy this is finally on Blu-ray. I don't know what took so long, but this is my second favorite Chris Farley movie behind Tommy Boy. So badass we finally have this on Blu-ray. All right, getting into the slipcovers now, and they're all 4K. So first up from Sony, we have a new edition of The Karate Kid. It's got a cool new retro slipcover. It's supposed to look like a VHS. I don't know what more is different other than that. I did see that there's supposed to be a lot of new commentary and deleted scenes, but I think that might be on the digital version, which kind of sucks. I haven't checked yet, but I love The Karate Kid and definitely wanted this new edition in the collection. From Warner Brothers, we finally have Princess Purple Rain on 4K. Really cool slipcover. Next up is the latest DreamWorks title to hit 4K, and that is Shrek Forever After. Now we have the whole Shrek franchise on 4K, and I'm so happy. And the last two here from Paramount, finally on 4K, we have Team America World Police and South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. So happy to finally see these movies on 4K. I absolutely love them. Okay, ending with the Steelbooks. We have 3 of them this month. First up from Dark Sky Selects, we have the complete Hatchet collection. Beautiful Steelbook. I'm so happy I was able to get my hands on this. There's the back. There's it all opened up. And the inside. We have the 4K Steelbook for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Pretty cool looking. There's it all opened up. And the inside. And the last Steelbook and my last pickup for my June physical media update, and that is the Walmart exclusive Blu-ray Steelbook for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. So I didn't get this on release day. I ended up getting it a couple days later. Originally, I was fine getting just the 4K Steelbook off of Amazon. I knew Walmart had an exclusive, but I didn't realize it was the matching artwork from the Steelbooks we've gotten in the past for the other movies. So I had to get it when I realized that. It is cool looking. There's the back. There's it all opened up. And the inside. So one thing I'm going to mention really quick that I find so strange is that for some reason, we never got a US Steelbook for the last movie, Afterlife. I think Zavi released one, which I never got. I missed out on. But like I mentioned, the artwork on this matches previous Steelbooks we've gotten in the past for Ghostbusters 1, 2, and the remake with the girls. So why didn't we get a matching Steelbook for Afterlife? It makes no sense. Now we have 1, 2, the remake, and 4, but no part 3. So really annoying. Hopefully Sony will get their shit together and give us a part 3 matching artwork Steelbook for Afterlife. Who knows? It's just so weird the way they do things. Well, there you have it, everybody. All 45 pickups for the month of June. Like I said, some really cool stuff. But that'll do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think of my pickups for June. What did you guys get in the month of June? And if you would, share the video around. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.